Yeah, Melissa, SuperMicro indicating to the NASDAQ that it has engaged the BDO as its independent auditor effective immediately, and that will help it complete its filings for its 10K for the year end of June 30th, also for the quarter end of September 30th as well. They don't indicate exactly when they think they'll be able to do that, but certainly this is a big step forward after having lost their auditors and having been under the microscope at NASDAQ.
The stock market and the entire world is waiting for results from Nvidia. Nvidia reports earnings on November 20th, which is a Wednesday. There's been high drama with SuperMicro Computer, which provides Nvidia with its servers. And SuperMicro Computer has been threatened with delisting unless they provided a report on Monday. It looks like they have provided a report, and the rally, which got reignited Monday, is carrying on into the after hours, and I think it's mainly because of the positive news from SuperMicro Computer, which brings Nvidia up, which affects the entire stock market. SuperMicro hires new auditor to maintain NASDAQ listing. Shares pop 37%. SuperMicro said on Monday that it hired BDO as its independent auditor. The stock, which has cratered since peaking in March, rose 37% in extended trading, continuing its rally from earlier in the day. The company said it will remain listed on the NASDAQ pending the exchange's review of the compliance plan. The chief executive officer of SuperMicro Computer is Charles Liang, and he must be having nightmares until this thing gets resolved. Embattled server maker SuperMicro Computer said on Monday that it's hired BDO as its new auditor and submitted a plan to NASDAQ detailing its efforts to regain compliance with the exchange. The shares jumped 37% in extended trading. This is an important next step to bring our financial statements current, an effort we are pursuing with both diligence and urgency, SuperMicro CEO Charles Liang said. SuperMicro is late in filing its 2024 year-end report with the SEC and said earlier this month that it was looking for a new accountant after its previous auditor, Ernst & Young, a major accounting firm, stepped down in October. Ernst & Young was new to the job, having just replaced Deloitte & Touche as SuperMicro's accounting firm in March 2023. So there's definitely something funny with the books. SuperMicro said it told NASDAQ that it believes it will be able to file its annual report for the year ended June 30th and quarterly report for the period ended September 30th, a little bit behind on the reports. The company said it will remain listed on the NASDAQ pending the exchange's review of the compliance plan. Shares of SuperMicro soared more than 20-fold over a 2-year period from early 2022 until their peak in March of this year. To give you an idea, I traded that stock when it was at $1,200. Now, that was before the split. After the split, it would be $120, but still it's gone down to like $20-some now, so it's just a major downturn. But the stock has been hammered on troubling news about its compliance with NASDAQ. Once valued at about $70 billion, the company's market cap was at $12.6 billion at the close on Monday, following a 16% rally during the regular trading. SuperMicro has been one of the primary beneficiaries of the artificial intelligence boom due to its relationship with Nvidia. It provides the servers mainly. Sales last fiscal year more than doubled to $15 billion. On Monday, SuperMicro announced that it was selling products featuring Nvidia's next-generation AI chip called Blackwell. SuperMicro competes with vendors like Dell and Hewlett-Packard Enterprises in packaging up Nvidia AI chips for other companies to access. Now, the company that is most like SuperMicro is Dell, and that's actually kind of a reason for buying Dell, which I have bought. SuperMicro was added to the S&P 500 in March, reflecting its rapidly growing business and then soaring stock price. Less than 2 weeks after the index changes were announced, SuperMicro reached its closing high of $118.81. The troubles began within months. In August, SuperMicro said it wouldn't file its annual report with the SEC on time. Noted short seller Hindenburg Research then disclosed a short position in the company. That's Hindenburg's gig, is they alert the bears to short a company, and said in a report that it identified fresh evidence of accounting manipulation. The Wall Street Journal later reported that the Department of Justice was at the early stages of a probe into the company. Nvidia has also been having some problems with its chips overheating, and Jim Cramer weighs Nvidia stock after a report of Blackwell AI chip overheating. CNBC's Jim Cramer discussed the stock of Nvidia in light of a report that the artificial intelligence darling is having overheating problems with servers SMCI for its newest graphics chips. The information reported that Nvidia's AI Blackwell chips overheat when connected to custom servers, and it had asked suppliers, probably SuperMicro Computer, to change server rack designs several times. Are they being unresponsive? He wasn't overly concerned about the report, saying he's more inclined to see the stock decline as an investing opportunity. You know, this really isn't reassuring to me, especially when you consider there's a fund out there called the Inverse Jim Cramer Fund, because so many of his recommendations don't work out. CNBC's Jim Cramer on Monday considered the stock of Nvidia in light of a report that the company is having overheating issues with servers, SMCI, for its newest graphics chips that enable advanced artificial intelligence functions. But Cramer wasn't overly concerned, saying he views the stock decline as an investing opportunity. If you're a trader, you're not looking out 2 years, you're looking out for tomorrow. Maybe this time really is the top, and it's all because of server meltdowns, he said. I'm more inclined to think you're getting a buying opportunity in Nvidia thanks to the information publishing a story that may simply not be that. And that's very possible, but somehow I don't feel these words all that reassuring. I got shares sometime during Monday for 139 and thought that was a decent risk, and I'm going to try to hold on to them. But these words are not that reassuring. I think Nvidia's earnings on Wednesday is going to be a real nail-biter. We have to pray that SuperMicro's troubles don't infect Nvidia too much and that they get things resolved. God help us all.